How's it going, everyone, and welcome back to another episode of the Port Vale career mode. We are now out of the transfer window and we are ready to go forth towards the end of the season and try and get to the Premier League, because we need to get to the Premier League, man. It's like the best part of the whole series, isn't it, really? So yeah, we start off with this game against Leeds. And we were coming into this game 6th in the table as Haaland has a shot there. It's well saved by Vale there, well punched away with his left fist. Leeds coming forward with Edermielsen Jr. Puts the ball through to Samu Saiz and he gives them a 1-0 lead in the 37th minute. Now, we get through quite a few games in this episode, so you're probably not going to see lots of highlights from lots of games, just a lot of games and a few highlights here and there as Cole gets through and has a shot which is straight at the goalkeeper. We have Mohar on the left hand side putting it into Bisoli, into Haaland, and that is one of the luckiest goals he's going to score in this entire series. It takes a big deflection off Pontus Jansson's face and goes in to the opposite corner, and Vale could do nothing about that in the goal. We're now on to the 77th minute as Veseli is on the ball. Fiamosi gives it back to Bisoli into Devante Cole, and he shoots it wide. It hits the stanchion behind the post. Brereton now, it's through for Haaland, and he hits the post as well, and it's just not going our way. We can't get that winner. It's 1-1 in the 90th minute, as that is how it's going to end. 1-1. So it was a good game, but we should have really got a winner there, shouldn't we, looking at all those chances we had. But a 1-1 draw is fair against a team like Leeds. I mean, they had pretty good players in their team, so can't really complain with a draw. Atman Erling Haaland getting the goal and also getting the man of the match with the 9.1 rating. He is my man of the match. He did very well in that game, and yeah, on to the next game, I guess. Eventually, when this highlight stops, there we go. Bristol City away from home. We're playing a lot of games away from home. I was simulating the home games because obviously I've got more chance of winning them. As G puts a ball through to Devante Cole. What a ball that was! And he gives Fielding absolutely no chance in the goal, and he makes it 1-0. We take the lead in the 20th minute, and that is well deserved. Devante Cole getting his goal like he does every episode, of course, and this nice passage of play there. G giving it through to Haaland, got it onto his left foot but curled it and hit the post again. It's not quite his day so far, although he has got a man of the match, so can't really complain. We're in the 64th minute now, so into the second half, and Haaland heads it onto Cole, who gets his way past the defence, and he's going to slot it home and make it 2-0, and we get a nice, comfortable lead. And it is just, yeah, fantastic for us. Devante Cole getting back on the score sheet. Now, it feels like he hasn't had the greatest of seasons, but he's actually still the top scorer in the league. Well, not quite the top scorer, but one of the top scorers in the league, as we get the 2-0 win. And Devante Cole's happy. I'm happy. Everyone's happy apart from him. Unlucky, mate. And Devante Cole gets the man of the match with the 9.2 rating. Yeah, it just... Actually, no, does he? No, my mistake, he doesn't. Lol. That's just me presuming that Devante Cole is the best player in the world. No, Niko Dakovic got man of the match there. Yeah, I messed that up completely. I'm trying to do this all in one take. Now, as you remember, in the last episode, we went in for Steven Zuber, the Swiss left-back, and we just could not afford him straight up. We have a bit more in the wage budget now. So I'd go back in for him again to see if I can sign him up on a pre-contract. And yeah, let's just say that this went quite well. As you can see, I offer him, what, 40,000 a week wage, and he requests that. 29,000 with the bonuses, of course. But considering that in the last episode he was wanted 35,000 or 40,000, I got away with one here. His rating hasn't dropped, he hasn't got any older or anything like that. I get him on a wage of £34,500 a week with a signing bonus, which I can't remember. because I didn't see it then, without any sort of goal or clean sheet bonus or whatever. And yeah, Steven Zuber will be coming into the club alongside Thilo Kehrer in the next season, regardless whether in the Premier League or not, and that is the quality left back we needed in this series. We have a game against Barnsley which we simulate and win 4-0, 4 different scorers as well. That's a great result for us. And now we go to Wigan. We were in some good form going into this game and we wanted it to continue. Now as you see, I've started the highlight from the kickoff, which means something happens pretty much instantly. Cole's on the ball, he shuffles onto his right foot and has a shot, forces a save out of the goalkeeper early on. And from the resulting corner, this happens. Cole scores the header. He's back on the form he was in League One just 3 minutes into the game, and we lead 1-0 away at Wigan, which, you know, a fantastic start. An early goal is always great to get because that means you're going to be on the front foot for quite a lot of the game, and the other team has to actually play. Bisoli having a shot and it hits the cracks against the post. What a strike that was from Bisoli. And then that's it pretty much. 90th minute we're in now. Bisoli gives it to Cole on his right foot. Saved by Evans. And that's going to be the full-time whistle. We're going to win that game 1-0. And as I said before, not a lot of highlight in some of these games. Just a simple 1-0 win. Hard fought, well-battled game. I think I got that right. And the man of the match for this game, I do believe was it was Devante Cole. Yes, it was, with the rating of 9. Sorry, when I'm commentating this, I'm having to quickly go into the document to see who it was, because it's quite hard because I'm commentating this on Sony Vegas for the first time. Normally I do it on my PS4 and then put the footage onto Sony Vegas after, but I'm actually putting the footage onto Sony Vegas and then doing the commentary on Sony Vegas. Anyway, Haaland misses an early chance there. We're playing Ipswich at home. It's the first home game of this episode. Haaland now in the 51st minute with a shot that goes wide. Again, messing up another chance. And now Ipswich are through. David McGoldrick has all the space in the world, but he does that. Like, what was going through his head? 65th minute, Cole to Haaland. Haaland with some great footwork here, just running through. It's fantastic from Erling Haaland. Look at that footwork. Gets it onto his left foot, but the shot is tame in the end. And straight into the hands of Bielkowski, the goalkeeper. McGoldrick gets a ball in for Ipswich. It's punched away by McNeil, who's been superb for us, by the way. McGoldrick gets another chance, and as you can see there, Ian McNeil's been done quite well for us this season. 76th minute, the second half, is when this game really came to life. Mohar forcing Bielkowski into a decent save, tipping it over the top of the crossbar. But we're now in the 86th minute, and it's McGoldrick again who's causing us all sorts of problems at the back, and he hits the crossbar from a nothing chance really, and that's how that game ends. 0-0. Definitely one of the better 0-0s I've played for sure. But it's just unfortunate that no one scored, really. I mean, like, that had more chances in than the 1-0 against Wigan I've just played. The man of the match I gave for this game was actually to Erling Haaland. It's very rare I give strikers a man of the match in a 0-0 or a game where we don't score, but you know what? He was better than Bush anyway. I didn't really see much of Martin Bush in that game. So Erling Haaland gets the man of the match with a 7.1. We now quickly delve into the next game. Middlesbrough away from home. It's a huge game. I think at this point we were 3rd and they were 4th, or we were 4th and they were 5th, or something like that. The only notable chance the first half was that one, McNeil with the save. We're now into the second half, just about into the second half. A shot from Cole deflects through to Haaland, and Haaland hits it straight at the goalkeeper. Some dodgy defending there from Fiamosi. Carmona with the header straight into the arms of McNeil, who quickly clears it downfield, and Doria there completely messes up there, and you can't do that when Devante Cole is on the rampage and scoring goals for fun. Doria is a very slow defender as well, I think, so it was a complete mismatch against Devante Cole. 1-0 in the 77th minute, and in the 90th now, Brandon Wilson putting a ball through to Ben Brereton, who is just steaming through on goal. He tries to chip the keeper and he actually hits the crossbar. I don't know why I tried that really. I was just thought 90th minute, 1-0 up. Probably nothing going to happen after that point, so tried a chip, why the hell not? But we win the game 1-0, We're in some good form right now, it has to be said. The man of the match is Devante Cole with the 9.1 rating. Yeah, so he's starting to rack up some points because he didn't have a man of the match for a while, like for a long time. Now, as you can see, this is the table. We are up to third. Crystal Palace are in second with 68 points. We have 64 points, but we've played a game less than them. So it's quite big. And look at who we're playing. Surprise, surprise. Crystal Palace at home. Now, we absolutely... We just absolutely thrashed them away. I think we won 3-1 or 4-1 or something, and we're doing exactly the same here right now. Only 5 minutes in, and Devante Cole scores yet another goal to give us the 1-0 lead early on. And again, like I said, the early goal is so good to get. Golovin there, of course, starring for Russia at the moment in the World Cup, with a free kick that hits the post. Crystal Palace start to come forward a little bit. Benteke now on the ball. I didn't really know what I was doing with this defending. Benteke gets the cross in, and he's at the back post, and I cannot say his name to save my life. It's not that's his first name, it's his last name that I can't say, nor can I really remember it anyway. But anyway, who cares? Crystal Palace score a sweaty goal, and that makes it 1-1. And I don't know how I let Benteke run through my defence like that. Like, what the hell? He's not even that fast. So, you know, it's not like... it's not like I couldn't catch him. But anyway, straight from kickoff from that goal, we go forward straight away. Mosey puts the ball to the back post, and we do to them what they just did to us. Laurent Alphonse putting away the sweaty goal to make it 2-1 to us. We respond instantly. It's just, wow, amazing. We're now into the second half. 58-minute, Haaland puts the ball through to Ricardo Mosey, who's just running through on goal, and somehow his shot goes underneath the keeper, and that makes it 3-1. And for some reason, we're just cruising against our rivals for automatic promotion. Because Aston Villa are gone, they're off in the distance. It's all about us and Crystal Palace right now. Crystal Palace coming through in the 90th minute. Golovin does get the goal to make it 3-2, but that's it. We've beaten them, and we are now 1 point behind them with a game in hand, which is huge. That game in hand is huge for us. But what a fantastic game it was. The man of the match, I believe I gave to Erling Haaland with the 9.2. Yeah, he's there on the bench. Erling Haaland, man of the match, 9.2 rating. Great game from him. Great game from everyone. It was hard to give a man of the match for that one, but I gave it to Erling Haaland. So, yeah, pretty good stuff there. I don't know why this is carrying on. Why is this highlight carrying on? I don't know. I'm just going to let it roll anyway and just talk whilst it's happening. Look at them results. Yay. Were Aston Villa there? No, they weren't. So, yeah. Why is this highlight carrying on? I can't, stop to check because, yeah, I think, yeah, this might be the end of the episode. I believe it is the end of the episode. Let me just double check. Yes, this is the end of the episode. I just recorded a stupidly long clip for it. But anyway, that is the end of the episode, as I've said about 40,000 times. Anyway, if you guys enjoyed this episode, make sure to smash that like button down below. We're on some excellent form in this episode. And yeah, if you're excited for more, which there will be this week, by the way, there will be 3 episodes uploaded before the weekend, including this one, of course. So yeah, until next time, thanks so much for watching. Peace. Haaland's in the middle. Oh, that's a beautiful ball. Nah, but that's no beautiful header. Mosey. Oh, that's a ball. Can he finish? Can he finish? That's a no. That's definitely a no. He definitely can't finish.